Before we get too far into today's video, I just wanted to give full credit to Dylan is in Trouble. He heavily inspired this video idea. So basically what it is, he watches the first episode of a TV show, then watches the very last episode of that TV show. So I'm taking that same concept and applying it to the Star Wars franchise. I have never seen Star Wars Episode 9. So that's why I wanted to go, we'll watch the very first Star Wars one, which I love dearly. It's not my favorite one, but I really love it. And then we're gonna watch the very last one, which has definitely had some controversy around it. Not even recently, just ever since it came out. So I'm really excited to get into that today. Honestly, let's not waste any time. Let's just get into this. Get your cups of tea ready. Let's do this shit, boys.
As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
Oh, I forgot about how dated this movie kind of is. Where they just make all the separatists like the most stereotypical Asian accent in the entire world. And not to mention, literally Jar Jar Binks is like, yeah, he's that. But we all know he's a Sith Lord, so we're just gonna move right along. I think it's so funny that they're just like, oh, there's poisonous gas. Let's just hold our breath. That's like that's their solution, and it works like a charm. Also, if you do have a poisonous gas killing people, why wouldn't you leave them in there for like an hour? Like, why would you be like, let's just have 2 minutes, not even. Let's get them out.
Roger, Roger.
Dude, fucking love clankers, man. Dude, the droidicas are so sick. There's the two things. That video of the droidicas is so funny. I'll find it and put it on top of me. The other one is, the other thing, they never really use like Jedi speed again, which is like, I feel like a really cool thing that you could do. Because imagine right now, let me just get my face down here. They just sprint through with their lightsaber out and just go and slice it all. They could just kill like the entire army in 3 seconds. But anyways, I hate Jar Jar, man. I'm sorry. I know he's iconic for so many people, but I can't. I honestly can't deal with Jar Jar.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yes, there is, Liam Neeson. Earn that paycheck, baby. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly what I'm waiting for. I wish Darth Maul had way more of a presence in the movies rather than just the animated TV show. Because in the TV show, that shit fucking slaps. I literally just watched the last season of Star Wars The Clone Wars like this week. So good. Okay, sorry. Continuing. Oh, I forgot this is how they meet R2-D2. Dude, this is also, speaking of outdated stuff. Oh, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want YouTube to be like, literally go kill yourself. But big nose, haggles over money, like the crazy, like, I'm not gonna say it, can't be Jedi mind tricked. I'm not gonna say it, but it's just crazy that they thought this was a good idea to put in the movie. And someone was like, yeah, that's actually gas. Put him in all of them, actually. And that was the moment. That was the moment right here. Look at this. That was the moment. She's like, I'm gonna fuck that kid. That, she just knew. She just knew.
Oh no, that kid.
Dude, that's so, how old is she? I'm sure it said her age earlier and I already forget. 14. Okay. So definitely, mental note, don't make any weird comments. 9. Don't get me wrong. Okay, now this is when things get dicey. Don't get me wrong. A 5-year age gap in a relationship. Like, I know, I have family friends, the parents are 5 years apart. Not a big deal. 5-year gap when you're under the age of like 22 is creepy as hell. I'll say it. This is not okay. She's literally looking at this kid like, oh yeah, let's groom this child. And yeah, anyways, that's that.
There was no father.
Dude, if I'm Qui-Gon, I'm like, bullshit. You ain't Mary. You ain't birthing no Jesus. I mean, he is Space Jesus. That is 100% factual. But like, no offense. This is what he's coming in. He's coming to, yeah, they're nice slaves. They're great slaves. But like, you go talk to her and you're like, oh, like, who's her dad? Like, do you have anyone? Like, no, there's no father. Oh yeah, even he's like, yeah, he's like bullshit, bitch. Who the fucking dad?
I need a midichlorian count.
Oh, brother. Honestly, midichlorians are so stupid. Like, why do you have to like justify how they get the Force? Or like what makes people more Force sensitive? Just let it be a thing. Like, I know they have to justify it, but like, Shit, he got more midichlorians than Yoda. That shit's that's some good midichlorians. But also, if midichlorians are found in the blood, what is stopping them from just being able to take it and transfer it into someone else? Literally engineer Force-sensitive people. And then the cloners. This brings up a good question. The cloners could clone. I guess that's pretty much the plot of Mandalorian Season 1. So, assuming the die is rigged, it's therefore okay that Qui-Gon Jinn cheats? But, I don't know, that doesn't seem very Jedi-like. Like, did he know that Cube was... I don't know. Dude, I remember... As a child, this pod racing shit went so hard. I had a pod racing TV shirt. This shit was so gas. If you didn't watch as a kid, you'll never understand the thrill of watching pod racing. Then you got Tusken Raiders shooting them at, like, dude, it's so good. Little did they know Anakin was going to murder all of them. Well, not all of them, but basically minor genocide. Oh yeah, he gets pushed off track. Look at this. Fucking... He just raw. Oh yeah, there it is. I thought he raw dogged it for a second. And then boom! Oh, that's so sick. It's so sick. That's not okay. This isn't okay. This is not okay. Don't leave her alone with that child, guys. You don't know what's gonna happen. The first Sith fight in like 20 years by the time this movie. Oh, here it is. I can't believe he almost just took out Anakin. And you're probably thinking to yourself at this point, man, why is Darth Maul's lightsaber so big compared to Qui-Gon Jinn's? Great question. Great observation, even. You'll find out shortly. Sick hop spin. Nice. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Okay, listen. I've been watching. And I'll be honest. There's kind of a lot of just talking in this movie. Like, there's not a lot happening right now. Like, yeah, pod race, hype as shit. Fighting Darth Maul, dope. But then there's like this little lull. And I feel like this movie doesn't need to be 2 hours. And then, there's still so much boring stuff left. And then there's more Jar Jar dumb shit. We'll get through it. But then, we all know what this is building to, right? Just so we're all clear. Oh, the Senate's so terrible. Honestly, the worst part in the original trilogy is anything to do in here, except for when Yoda fights him. Only good time. I mean, I guess spoiler alert. He's Palpatine. Whoa. Yeah, he's a child. He misses his mom.
What does that got to do with anything?
Everything.
Imagine taking a 9-year-old from their loving mother who's done nothing but try to protect them in their slave life. And then him being like, I kind of miss my mom. And them being like, nuh-uh. Not around here, you don't. If you want to be dope, you ain't missing your mom. He's a literal child. You just basically stole from his family. I mean, you won him, so it's better. But like, Jedis are kind of assholes. I honestly, I don't like I like Jedi. I don't like the Jedi Order. Hot take. Jedi's kind of cringe. They kind of suck.
I am Queen Amidala.
What? The person who looks identical to the queen is the queen? Dude, keep my man away from Padme. That is Anakin's. This is Anakin's. That man's going, Not to my fictional relationship. I don't understand how Jar Jar doesn't die. Oh, it's so sick, dude. Darth Maul's so sick. He's so much cooler than everyone else. It's not even comparable. No! But kind of sick because it's Darth Maul, so we're fine with it. Dude, watch Obi-Wan come out of the gate here. He's ready. Oh yeah, get in there, baby!
Now this is pod racing.
It really is nothing like pod racing, if we're being completely honest. It's so sick! On a real note, though, why doesn't he just hold up his lightsaber like this and just cut Obi-Wan in half, dude? I don't know.
We will watch your career with great interest.
I'm sure that's not foreshadowing to anything. Dude, stop rizzing up Padme. I don't get how this kid's doing it. She's like biting her lip and shit. Like, what's going on? First movie done. Banger. It's so good. Banger. Okay. I know for you guys, I've been gone for literally 0 seconds. But I changed because I didn't want to wear a white shirt with a bowl of gnocchi and pasta sauce. So, get ready for this. This movie is The Last Skywalker. And I've heard terrible things. Right off the bat, it's a Rise of Skywalker. It's 6 minutes longer, so let's see how this goes. I also got a cup of hot chocolate because I know everyone cares. And overall summary of the last film. Great film. Lots of boring talking, which could totally be cut. I know that's kind of in all of them, but like I feel like midichlorians, Senate shit, nobody really cares about. Lightsaber battles, dope. Like super sick. This is so good. The music was really good. Ewan McGregor gets me fired up for no reason. Qui-Gon Jinn is a cool character. So sad to see him go. Darth Maul is the coolest character. Let's see how Disney decided to end off this iconic franchise. I honestly know Palpatine returns. I don't know what else other than that. So let's just get into it. No point in wasting time. Okay, so pretty much basically just some bullshit. Is this really just a slow-mo of Kylo Ren killing things? I guarantee that is not important whatsoever. I've always wondered who the fuck's building this shit. Like, do you know how many... Like, that is a massive structure in the water. That would take a long time to build. Also, past it done. 7 minutes into the film. Let's fucking go. Dude, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Because then, literally... Well, yeah, listen to me, yeah? You need to listen to me, yeah? What was the point of the first 6 movies? Anakin died for nothing. It's great. It's so stupid, man. It's so dumb. It's so dumb! Was Smog? What the fuck's his name? Smaug? Snoke? Snake? It's gotta be Snoke, because that's a shitty name. He's a clone? He shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be alive. Should have just kept Snoke alive in the last movie. Okay, that's not the point. We're judging this movie. Assuming all the stuff in the last movies I liked, let's just keep going. What? This is so stupid. This is gonna be so stupid. Okay. We're doing a little experiment, and I apologize. I never do stuff like this, but like 37 crew members per ship. Each one of these ships is basically a small town. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even see down there. Okay, let's just say like 150 to make it nice and easy. That's 5 million people. 5 million people on all those ships. Plus however many people had to build them. So let's say double that for the sake of argument for how many people worked on this project. So you're telling me, let's just be conservative. Let's say 11 million. There's 11 million people went into building this? How does he have so many loyal followers who know he's alive? And if you have that many people that know you're alive, I digress. How is this a secret? This is gonna be a long one. Cool. Epic first fight scene. The intro to episode 3 was Anakin and Obi-Wan finding General Grievous, flying through the space, and doing shit. I don't know how this compares, but I don't know what happens with Finn in this, but what a shame that Finn isn't force sensitive. That's all I'll say. I thought they were hyping it up, that Finn was going to be the sick force sensitive guy. I guess not. Whatever. So I'm doing this weird shit. I know this is a stupid thing to say, but how the hell did that helmet make it through the explosion of a Death Star? I'm not a physicist, but I think a Death Star blowing up that has the capacity to blow up moons and planets probably would leave a big enough explosion that there would be no debris left.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
What? What? That's their explanation. I thought that was a meme. It is a meme, but like, I thought it was like, oh, let's just take this out of context. That's actually their explanation. That is crazy that is what they went with. Why didn't they just go with Snoke didn't actually die? He got the Darth Maul treatment where they weld him back together because the lightsaber's a clean-ass cut. That's so dumb. That's hot. Hitting the spot right now. Why did I do it again? Somehow, Palpatine returned. Let's just accept it. Let's just, sure. Wrong franchise, buddy. But we just confirmed it. This Sith fleet will increase their forces by 10,000. 10,000! So I said 11 million. 11 million divided by 10,000 is 1,100. I'm just gonna wager, based on the size of the First Order's forces, that they have more than 1,000 troops. Pretty good. See, that's a really good. You got some really good secret keeping. I have to say this. His mask looks stupid. It's not that cool. That is clearly them changing his mask so they can sell more figures. There's no other reason for this. Why the fuck is Lando here? Like, you don't need to be here, man. Like, stop just trying to... Stop just fucking fan servicing in a movie that none of the fans wanted. At least the action looks really cool.
They fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
What? Are they talking about the troopers? They're talking about the troopers, right? With the jetpacks?
They fly now!
Excuse me? They've always flown. Am I wrong? Am I out of line for this? Dude, I'm gonna pull this up right now. I actually just know where they've flown for years. They've always flown! Oh, this is such a good fucking TV show. If you haven't watched it, you actually need to watch this. It's so good. It's actually so good. Sorry. This isn't a point of the video. They've always flown, well established. I don't know why they are making jokes about it. Like, they fly now? Yeah, they have flown for probably 60 years. We just watched episode 1 where Anakin made C-3PO. You're telling me he was Anakin, a 9-year-old, programmed C-3PO to never read Sith? A language he's probably never even heard about? Not to mention, that dagger is probably gonna be stupid as fuck on how it's used. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Hopefully she can save Chewie. What? Rey can shoot Force Lightning with no practice because she got horny or some shit for Adam Driver, which is reasonable, I guess, but like, what? Okay, so I thought she was definitely going to save Chewie. But now that that ship blew up, I guarantee Chewbacca's just not on it because they wouldn't not show Chewbacca die. Also, they're too much of pussies to kill off Chewbacca. The only reason why I'm pretty sure they killed off Han Solo is because Harrison Ford's like, guys, I'm fucking done with this franchise. I don't want to be here anymore.
And my friends.
What? 3PO's barely been with them. He has like minimal attachment to this crew. He barely knows them. Was he even like in the last movies with them? Barely, right? Dog shit. It's bad. It's bad. It's
First Order Captain's Medallion.
Ah, yes, of course, the Captain's Medallion. What? It's an arbitrary thing that lets him just go through hyperspace blockades? Yeah, why not? Of course, sure. Yeah, what? Yeah, but let's just fucking go with anything now. Might as well just fucking sit back and enjoy the ride. Terrible writing. What? They have a floppy disk drive for that medallion? Dude, I don't even know. Like, I need to stop. I just need to stop and enjoy the film.
I'm the spy.
Write a good fucking movie! I could write the movie better than this. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I understand why everyone shits on this movie. It is so bad. It is bad. It is bad. It's bad. The only thing that's kind of cool is the lightsabers. And they're like, it's so bad. It's terrible. I just want to die. I'm gonna throw myself off a bridge in a second here.
What?
That's yeah. Like, wow. Way to subvert expectations. Damn, that ass really do fart. I need to break this down. Holy shit, let me just see something. We definitely have some things we need to talk about. So you're telling me someone built this dagger to go here. And not only does this dagger line up perfectly with wreckage sitting in water that has been thrown around for literally 30 years. 30 years at least. 30 years at least. And this water is just, yeah, it's all sitting there perfectly still. No one's even tried to harvest it, anything like that. Not to mention that this wreckage somehow survived. How did this wreckage survive? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure which Death Star this is. I'm gonna guess episode 4. Let's see how this wreckage looks. Damn, there's nothing. Where the fuck are these pieces coming from? How is there even a TIE fighter? How? That's cool, you know, that actually makes, you know, honestly, the more I think about it, it kind of makes sense. You know, that's. Okay. Lightsaber fight, sure, it's whatever at this point. I just like watching lightsabers clash. It'd been so cool if, because it's pouring rain, as you swing your lightsaber through the rain, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, because all the water would be evaporating. But unfortunately, they don't have cool details like that. Wake up, Mom. I just pissed the bed. actually kind of wasn't seeing that coming. She fucking stabbed him in the chest. Nah, based on how the Death Star exploded, I'm sure no one died. Because there was, like, no damage from stuff like that. That actually is completely irrelevant. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aren't they on a Star Destroyer? Hello? All dead. Problem solved. You win. You win the fight. What? Did you just teleport the lightsaber there? How is that? Did I miss something in this movie where she can teleport objects? Have they been doing that the whole time and I just haven't realized? She just teleported her lightsaber. Okay, they're bonded, whatever, fuck. They fucked once. I don't even know what's happening! Okay, so. She had 2. Cool. So she did teleport the other one.
The Jedi.
Cool. Sure. Butthole eyes. Anyways, they're actually dead. Leia and Ben are dead. Woo! We have some character deaths that are actually relevant. Yay! That's kind of a sick lightsaber. I'll be honest. I've been very harsh in this movie. That's kind of a sick lightsaber. Kind of a sick lightsaber.
Rey Skywalker.
No, you're not! You're not. That's not how last names work! Please be over. Thank God. Oh, that was painful. It was so bad. Lightsaber at the end was kind of cool. Some of the lightsaber stuff was kind of sick. Music was mid. Kind of felt like a Disney animated movie. The music more than an actual Star Wars movie. That's okay. Rey's a Palpatine, sure. But she's not. She's Skywalker because she said so. Sure. Fuck it. Yeah. Why not? Well, that movie was terrible, and that kind of makes me hate Star Wars. That was so bad. That was so bad. I feel so bad for there's groups of children who have to grow up with this trilogy. And there's probably groups of parents that think these are the best movies ever made. It's so sad. You're missing so much good stuff. That's so sad. I just can't. It's sad. Anyways, that was actually, I did not enjoy that. Like, normally I finish a movie, I'm like, it was fine. I didn't like that. I genuinely didn't like that. I genuinely did not like that movie. That doesn't really happen very often for me. Like, the only movies I don't really like are horror movies because I'm a little pussy bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's about it. I'm not a very picky guy when it comes to that. I usually can enjoy almost anything. Like, but no, that was terrible. That was bad. Really bad. Great job, Disney. You ruined one of the coolest franchises ever made. On top of The Last Jedi. On top of The Last... Anyways, fucking The Last Skywalker. Fucking, what is it called? Rise of Skywalker? 2 thumbs down. 0 out of 10. Never will rewatch that movie. I will literally never rewatch that movie. I will do Star Wars marathons this Christmas. I won't touch those 3. No way. No way. Mm-mm. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video if you enjoyed it. And like the video. Helps me a lot, apparently. Anyways, peace out.
A message from the Government of Canada.